What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today we are continuing the Halo Wars campaign, and we're currently on campaign mission 4, Arcadia City. So let's get right into it. See you guys after the cutscene.
All it did was point here.
In the 30 seconds I had to examine the artifact, yes, all it did was point at a second star system.
Arcadia colony, to be precise. Population a little under 3 million, largely unexplored, but apparently quite the vacation resort.
There's something there, Captain, and I think it's important that we get to it before the Covenant do.
Our orders are to investigate Harvest. We still don't know a lot about what's going on down there.
I understand that, Captain, but everything I see here tells me that we need to get to Arcadia to figure this out.
Very well, Professor. I'll clear it with Admiral Cole. Serena, set course for Arcadia.
Aye, sir. Crazy mystery trip to Arcadia butted in, spinning up FTL drive.
Serena, get out of my lab.
Serena, situation update, please.
2 Covenant vessels came out of space near Arcadia. The Belfast, Pillar of Autumn, Texas, and Armstrong engaged immediately and caught one with its shields down. We lost Texas and Belfast. The Armstrong is venting atmosphere and Autumn is badly damaged. The second vessel is engaged in surface activity.
What kind of surface activity?
Unknown. Wait, I'm getting a signal. Audio only.
We're being overrun. Alien forces are inside the city limit and approaching the spaceport. We're still evacuating civilians. We need help.
Getting visuals now, Captain.
Serena, launch boss. Bring the ship to alert.
Prepare to fire. This is Arcadian patrol.
And
Civilians
we are
entering the
back.
city are getting lost by hostile forces. We need to clear that area. Can you assist? Arcadia ground
Alright.
control, this is Forge. We're inbound to aid in evacuation
So,
efforts. Help is on the way.
getting right into it. Mission 4, Arcadia City. As you can see, we get our first air units now, compared to the last
It's a bloodbath here.
3 campaign missions I've done so far. So I actually have some air units now. I have some Hornets. During the cutscene, we finally got to see the Spartans for the first time in this campaign. We got some good old Spartans in it. And basically, the objective of this mission is to save as many civilians as possible. As you can see right there, we have the elites killed 4 out of 50 for our skull location.
Covenant are closing in. Prepare emergency launch protocols.
And so we'll definitely be aiming to get that so we can get the skull. And basically, we have to protect these civilians right here, as they spawn, as they take different routes to these 3 drop ships, or these 3 evac ships. That is our goal. And as I scrolled over this right here, we heard a lady yell Adam. And so we have our black box right here. So black box number 4. And if you move your cursor right here, right to where mine is at, you can actually eject something from the tram system station, which is a singular civilian named Adam, that you can guide to. I think it's shuttle 2. This shuttle right here.
All units.
And basically, if it's your first time doing it and you get him to the shuttle, you get an achievement. And the achievement is simply like on mission 4, Arcadia City, save Adam. I don't know if there's any like deeper lore to Adam or not. within, you know, Halo. It's just kind of something they added.
Rolling out.
But
On the move.
so we have different, you know, sniper towers is what they call these, but they're like lifts
Enemy
that
engagement.
eventually I'll be able to put infantry into. We've got like a destroyed bus right here that eventually we'll be able to put infantry into.
Enemy engagement.
Cargo 3.
There are 3 Spartans here as well.
Dead down here.
One of them is right here. It's Spartan Jerome hijacking a Wraith. We have another Spartan right here, Spartan Douglas. And then I'm not sure where the 3rd Spartan went.
Local units.
And Forge is about to heckin' die.
Rolling. Let's
Let's see if we can't get him out of there.
Local units.
I'm not sure where the 3rd Spartan is at. But Spartan Jerome is in that Wraith. Spartan Douglas is right here. And there's a 3rd Spartan, Spartan Alice. I'm not sure where she's at. I don't think she'd be over here at 3. She's not. She's... Oh, there she is. Over here at Cargo 2.
3 under fire. Screw the evac. Proceeding with emergency launch.
So, this right here, what's happening, happens every time you play the mission, no matter what you do. As you guys saw, right before this happened, I was actually watching Cargo 3. And I had my 6 Hornets over Cargo 3, and there was no enemies nearby. It was not taking any damage. But that happens no matter what. So there's no possible way to save Cargo 3. It gets destroyed every time.
Ground operations.
So you know, basically it's just a game cutting it down where you only have to protect 2 of them.
Room to get a base up and running.
And if I hit the back button for our optional objectives, one of them is rescue 500 civilians.
Mark some locations suitable for base deployment.
So, you know, if we can do that, then another one will pop up for, I think, 750. And then after that, 1,000, then maybe 1,250, and then 1,500, and so on and so forth. If you're one of those people that has trouble, you know, guarding multiple objectives, you can always let one of these cargos get destroyed and just guard the one.
Local units.
That's totally up to you, but if you just guard one cargo instead of 2, you're going to lose civilians. Because some civilians will like make their way to Cargo 1 if you're trying to just guard Cargo 2, and then you let Cargo 1 get blown up. The civilians that are on Cargo 1, you lose those ones that you saved.
Try to get as
But
many to the ship live as possible.
yeah. So we have our base here. I'll go ahead and make a supply pad in the reactor, and then we'll upgrade the base to a station. Also, you know, as you can see, the cargo transports have health bars, so if they get, obviously if it goes 0 they get destroyed, but you can actually use the heal and repair to repair the cargo ships if need be. So you don't have to worry about like stopping them from taking any damage whatsoever. You can absolutely heal them. So got our supply pad complete. We got the reactor being built. Once the barracks is built, I'll go ahead and make some Marine squads and start getting them into towers to secure the paths that the civilians are taking. Let's see. So bring these 2 Hornets over here to take out that tower. And let's bring some Hornets over here to... I basically have to use the Hornets right now to secure the paths until I can get Marines in the towers.
Local units.
We've got 2 Spartans over here. We have Douglas and Jerome in the Wraith protecting Cargo 1, as well as my Sergeant Forge. And then Alice is over here at Cargo 2 right now. So we do have another base plot right here where we could build a base.
Barracks complete.
I have never been able to hold this base because there is a Covenant base right out here.
Enemy engagement.
And they have a bunch of turrets, and this is where all their units come from. So they're constantly assaulting this base if you try and build one there, and it's very difficult to keep it. I've actually not been able to you know, hold the base there. It's always gotten destroyed, and then I always try to rebuild it. And yeah, it can be a pain. So typically I don't even try and hold that base, because by the time you get a big enough army built up and like units upgraded to try and destroy the Covenant base over here, the evac launch and time limit's already up and you've finished the mission.
Local units.
But yeah, so we just have to keep at least one of the cargo ships alive until that timer runs out. And that's mission complete.
Local
I'm
units.
actually going to bring more my Hornets over here. No, 4, you stay up by cargo 1. One thing you do want to watch out for as well is when the Covenant starts sending Banshees over here. Because the Banshees will actually do once they get destroyed, they'll do like a suicide bomb onto the cargo ships. So just, you gotta be careful of that, and watch their health, the cargo ship's health, and repair where need be.
On my way. AV-14.
Let's get these over here. Do I have some Marines built yet? I've got 2 Marine squads. Let's get a couple more built first.
Local units.
3 Marine squads, okay.
Enemy engagement.
So I'll go ahead and put these Marines up in these towers.
Good to go.
And up here.
Waiting for orders.
Let's move you to this tower.
Local units.
On my way.
So I guess if you got all of your
Base
units on the right hand side here, you would take out most of the Covenant forces, but as the Covenant does in this campaign, they'll drop units via dropship, like back over here, and sometimes up on the cargo ships. So you gotta watch out for that as well. And I know I said it in a previous episode, but just
local units.
especially with this mission, because you have to actually have like 2 objectives that you're protecting. You want to make sure you're doing the the rock paper scissors method with units fighting. So use your Hornets against vehicles. Try and use vehicles against infantry, and infantry against maybe their Banshees, whenever possible. And it's never a bad idea to get some Warthogs built as well, because they're fast units that you can get them to objectives quickly and as needed. You get a lot faster than like your typical infantry. So our base is upgraded. So can I get another reactor? Not yet. So once I get 500 resources, I'll build a second reactor so I can start getting some armor
We can't take much more of this.
onto the
Get
field.
them off us.
So up here we can see a little like bits of debris landing over there. That was a Banshee that got destroyed and suicide bombed into cargo 1.
Gunner.
Is
Research.
what that was. So let's see where we at. So I got 2 Warthogs being built. Go ahead and wait for our wait for the reactor. There we go.
Local units.
Yeah, see, like I said, you got the Covenant dropping troops via their spirit dropships, and these elite honor guards are destroying my Marines. Jeez, I just lost 3 Marine squads.
Enemy engagement.
So let's get a Warthog over here. I don't think these elite honor guards can hit my Marines in the towers.
Local units.
I think the game mechanic actually keeps it pretty realistic. They can't get up there with their swords, so they can't hit them. So that's always nice. But, it is only 1 Marine squad trying to take out elite honor guards, so you kind of run into a problem there.
Local units.
Let's grab the 2 Warthogs, bring them over this way. And I will be rescuing Adam. I just want to get Marines into the towers to
Enemy
secure the area first, secure his path that he's going to take.
Yes, sir.
So we have a tower right
Cargo 1
here.
is taking
It's like
heavy
there's
fire.
Covenant in that
Requesting
tower.
assistance.
Where are my Banshees at? Or not Banshees,
Local
my
units.
Hornets.
Moving. Gyros engaged.
And if you do lose some of your Hornets, don't worry. We have access to an air pad now, so you can replace Hornets if you lose them. you don't really have to worry about that. Oh no, I don't want to build a supply pad. I want to build the field armory once I get enough supplies. There we go.
Local units.
Those taken care of, and then my marine squad. One of them will get in this tower. And then we'll bring these two over up this way. We'll put one in this tower and in this tower. And some more marine squads made. I highly recommend doing, getting marines up in these towers as much as possible. Just because it extends their line of sight. It kind of sets up defenses for you that way.
All units.
And I found that the easiest way to, protect the civilians as they're making their way to the shuttles. And then, build armor and whatnot as you need to, take out any
Vehicle depot complete.
wraiths that the enemy might send in, ground units and that type of stuff. As you can see, Hornets are air units, obviously, and they're weak to ground units, but they still do pretty good against ground units. So it's not the end of the world if you're using air units against ground units, or ground units against some vehicles. Because obviously a wraith can take out multiple marine squads, or if you're a scorpion, can take out multiple grunt squads. But some ground units like warthogs can be pretty vulnerable to 4 or 5 squads of, let's say, grunts, or like a ghost. You can take out a ghost fairly easy with a couple squads of marines. So we'll go ahead and put the marine squad in the truck in this bus here. As you can see, the bus has its own health bar as well, so it can actually get destroyed itself. So you just want to keep that in mind as well.
Local units.
So if I'm not mistaken, there's going to be... Oh, we already killed the Covenant in this tower. So we'll put these marines in this tower just to give us a little more field of... or a line of sight over this way.
Local units.
And
Local units.
Got marines here. Any towers I can put them? I can put a marine in this tower.
Enemy engagement.
Put another marine and put it in this tower. Dropping troops here. So typically, they got a hunter squad right here. They could take out a marine squad by itself. With my marines being in this tower, they get extra defense, which makes it a lot easier for them to, take out hunter squads by themselves. We need one more elite. Okay, there's the elite dead. So we've killed 50 elites, and the skull's gonna be right up over here, up on this ledge here. Somewhere. There it is. Back in the corner. Wavwu skull. Okay, so we have about 5 minutes left of defending both shuttles. We do have over 500 civilian saves, so now we have the optional objective of 1,000, so it skips 750.
Local units.
But we have the optional objective of saving 1,000 civilians that we can always go for. So I'm gonna make 2 scorpions, and the field armory. I think this is the first time we've had access to it. Has several upgrades here, so we can upgrade our carpet bomb, which is accessed in the same area as the heal and repair. You can get adrenaline to make our infantry units move faster. Reserves for just training time of all units is decreased. We can upgrade our turrets for our base, and then we can get reinforcements for an additional 10 population for units, for a 10 plus 10 unit cap. But some of them are fairly expensive. The turrets start out at 500 resources for the upgrade, and then it goes to heavy turrets, which I think is maybe 1,000 or maybe 750 or 800, something like that. But the reinforcements itself is 800, and it requires 3 3 reactors or 3 power
Local units.
to make.
Regeneration healing target.
Enemy
So you know, sometimes it's difficult to get the resources for those in this mission. I mean, yeah, you can grab all these resources around the map, but I find myself, you know, always running short on resources. I'm trying to build more units, you know, to replace units I may have lost.
Local units.
But I mean, if you can do a lot of unit or resource management and, you know, saving resources, you can definitely get those upgrades pretty quickly.
Enemy engagement.
There's a wraith over here, so let's go take that out. They drop wraiths over on this side fairly often, and it kind of sucks because these Marines are out of range with the wraiths, so they can't even protect themselves from it or attempt to destroy it themselves, which kind of sucks. But you know, if you have some Hornets, as you saw, they take them out pretty quick. So it's not the end of the world. And also, as you can see, once you get, you know, Marines and all these different towers, you get visibility of almost the entire map. So I did let Adam out of the little terminal thing here. I just mark him for you so you can see where he's at, and it is just one lone civilian. I already have the achievement, so I'm just doing this so you guys can see. But like I said earlier, if you do this is your first time doing it or the first time playing this mission, you will get an achievement for saving Adam. Also, having all the Marines in these towers can allow you to, you know, take out these drop ships as they try and bring them in. Because, like I said, infantry is really good against air. So, you know, I took out the one before I was able to drop any troops off, but that one I was able to actually get some off. Looks like we've got some more towers that are not secured. My Marines are hit. Let's bring the Hornets over here. I've got the Scorpions coming over this way as well, right here. And move this Marine squad up here to secure this tower. Got another tower right here as well. But unfortunately, I'm at my unit cap, so I can't make any more Marines to put in this tower. But it is there if you wanted to, you know, put units in there. So we're actually gonna heal up my troops right here. And that Phantom is taken out. Where is Adam at? Is he safe yet? Yeah, I think Adam made it to the shuttle. I don't see him anymore. I thought it was a secondary objective. So one of our objective or optional.
Covenant BattleNet chatter suggests heavy turrets.
One of our optional objectives is to build a second base. So I'm gonna build it and try and defend it for the sole purpose of the, you know, the optional objective. But as you can see, it's already getting hit and it's still being built. And I'll send my Hornets over this way so you guys can see the base. They also have a mega turret here, which has a really far range, so you gotta be careful of that as well. They have stationary turrets set up, and their base has a shield generator on it. They got vampires over here, and as you can see, my Hornets are getting wrecked. And all of this right here that you can see right there, it's a lot going on. That's why it's so hard to hold this base, because of everything they have over there, especially that mega turret. Luckily, the mega turret is distracted by my Marines in this truck. But I'm just gonna see if I can. Yep, see, they already destroyed this base. But there we have it. Evacuation complete, and we saved just shy of 1,000 civilians. Unfortunately, we didn't get that second objective.
The transports are away.
I think it's just kind of
Sergeant Ford,
iffy if you can, you know, save enough civilians to get that second optional objective. And even after you save 1,000, it bumps up and gives you an optional objective of 1,500, and you know, it just goes on and on and on. But that is the end of Mission 4, Arcadia City. Thank you guys for joining me. If you enjoyed the episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel, where you can check out other playthroughs that I have completed and that I am working on. But till the next one, peace.